Good morning to my respected teachers, my dear friends. I am Natasha Sharma here presenting my project on yoga for thyroid. So basically we all have some idea about what is yoga and what is thyroid, because thyroid is a disease. Thyroid is a disease or a disorder which is now very trendy in our generation. It is trending day by day with different types of problems, you can say that lifestyle problems, or through different types of inherited problems as well, which is coming along from our families from generation to generation. So term yoga basically has a verbal root as yuj in Sanskrit, which means joining or union. We can say that joining of Jivatma, that is our self, with the universal self, that is Paramatma. Okay, so basically the subtle state of mind that is featured by steadiness is referred as yoga. Yoga helps to integrate the personality by bringing body and mind in a well coordinated way, in a well balanced way. So the yoga is basically the coordination of body and mind. Yoga brings many benefit to all overall, like health benefit I am talking about. Yoga brings many benefit to health and well-being. There are many lifestyle problems lifestyle diseases to which we have given birth, and it can only be cured unless we come into a proper discipline. So the lifestyle diseases that is obesity, diabetes, hypertension, there are several lifestyle diseases. Out of this, thyroid is also a disease which is happening because of the increasing prevalence of a lifestyle problem, that is stress. Okay, so stress is also thyroid is, I am not saying that thyroid is totally a lifestyle disease. It is one of the disease which is getting increasing because of the daily lifestyle problems. That is a major thing, that is stress. Sorry. Now, how we can cure thyroid with the help of yoga? There are two types of thyroid. One is the hyperthyroidism, second is the hypothyroidism. Hyperthyroidism is the disorder where thyroid hormone secretes too much of thyroid, thyroid gland secretes too much of thyroid hormone, and due to which the body utilizes that energy very fast and person tends to get tired very easily. On the other hand, hypothyroidism is a disorder where thyroid gland secretes too less of thyroid hormone, and due to again the same problem happens, that person starts getting tiring, they starts feeling fatigue, and they starts gaining body weight as well. Okay, so these are some of the problems that occurs because of the thyroid disorder, and which can later on be cured with the help of medications, as well as we can also incorporate yoga in our day-to-day life to make it more good, or we can help in curing thyroid within in a complementary way as well, because thyroid is said, it is said that yoga helps in stimulating and helps in activating the thyroid gland, which is basically present in the front portion of our neck. Okay, so what is thyroid? It is a small gland. It is a small gland that is located in the front of our neck and wrapped around the windpipe, that is known as trachea. It is a butterfly shaped, or we can call it as H shaped, as it is smaller in the middle and broader in the outer part, as it like broader wings kind of structure it has, which covers the trachea from every corner. Okay, so the side of our throat control, basically the thyroid helps in controlling all the basic important metabolism of the body, and helps in controlling the growth and development of our body as well. Growth and development means the growth of our body from childhood till adulthood. Okay, growth is height, mental development, everything comes into the development of this, like every development is actually incorporated or is actually related to the thyroid gland. If our thyroid gland will not work properly, if it is not working properly, if it is not properly activated, we we cannot cure, or we cannot get cured in a proper way if we are not following the proper medication, or we are not following the proper disciplines which is actually meant to be followed if a person is suffering from a thyroid disorder. Now basically, what is the function of thyroid gland? Thyroid gland releases and controls two very important type of hormones, that is T4 and T3. T4 is thyroxine and T3 is tridothyronin. These are the two hormones which is being secreted by thyroid gland. And there is another gland which is the superior most gland, which is situated at the center of our skull, known as the pituitary gland. Pituitary gland is the superior one, and when it senses that there is an imbalance going on in the thyroid gland, when there is too much of secretion of thyroid hormone or there is a less secretion of thyroid hormone, the pituitary gland sends TSH, that is thyroid stimulating hormone, to balance the thyroid hormone, so that the body can work and function properly. Okay, so that is the function of thyroid gland. Now, who is the most affected person who gets affected by the thyroid disorder very easily? Hypothyroidism, or it is hypo or it is hypothyroidism. Both the disorders are can be carried through the family. It can be inherited disease. It can take place when mostly in the women when they get when they age, or after the menopause. In females, they tends to get this thyroid disorder. It is also said that these are some of the side effects of some medicines as side effects of some of the medicines as well, like majorly steroids, which is said are very strong and can give out different types of hormonal disbalance. And as we say that thyroid is a gland which actually secretes hormone for the growth and development. So this is one of the major side effects as well. Next, the symptoms of hypo and hypothyroidism. What are the basic and major symptoms of hypo and hypothyroidism? Hypothyroidism, actually hypothyroidism is a disorder where person feels very tired, very fatigued, their body starts bloating, they have a very dry and coarse hair, dry skin, hair fall, anxiety as well to some extent. These are some of the serious swollen neck as well. It varies person to person. These are some of the symptoms which vary person to person. Every person cannot have the same types of symptoms as well. So these are some of the symptoms of hypothyroidism. Next, we are talking about the symptoms of hyperthyroidism. Hyperthyroidism is a disorder where thyroid gland secretes too much of thyroid hormone. So what are the symptoms of hyperthyroidism? Again, tired, nervousness, and person starts losing weight without trying to lose that, and they become intolerant to heat. Whereas in hypothyroidism, the people who are suffering from hypothyroidism, they become intolerant to cold. These are some of the basic symptoms of hypo and hypothyroidism. Next, we are moving. There are again some of the preventions which has been mentioned by the doctors, as well as in yoga as well. In yoga we do say that if we maintain our discipline, if we run our life in a disciplined manner, it is not only thyroid, but there are many other lifestyle diseases which can be cured by following the proper rules and regulations which our ancients or which like gurus or the people who used to live in earlier ages, they used to follow all these rules and regulation. They never used to eat junk food and all, fatty food, spicy food. So all these are some of the preventions which we can take if the person is suffering from thyroid disorder, like eating a balanced diet. A good diet is mandatory, including yoga in our daily lifestyle. Yoga that actually helps in stimulating the gland. So we have to include some of the postures which are basically meant for the yoga disease, thyroid disease. And next we are moving how yoga and thyroid is relatable. So even though there is increasing prevalence of thyroid disorder in present generation, there are numerous treatments available. Medically, doctors prescribe different types of medicines like Eltroxin and Thyronorm, which is worldwide very famous for the thyroid the people who are suffering from thyroid disease. But yet again, yoga and meditation is another complementary therapy which can help in activating and stimulating the gland. And though it is a slow process, but eventually it can lead you to thrive a better life if you are following this seriously, regularly. And one day it can happen that you may have to leave the medicine totally if you are following yoga and meditation very constantly and regularly with a good discipline and all. So as it is said that stress is one of the major problem or major cause of the increasing amount of thyroid patients in today's generation. So stress is believed to be one of the major cause or factor that thyroid disorder is getting increased. It can be calmed down with the help of meditation, as meditation helps in calming the mind, helps in relaxing the mind and eliminate all the negative thoughts from, or eliminate all the different types of stress from our day-to-day life which we are getting it. So there is one other method like chanting Om. Chanting Om is also very good method which can help in eliminating the thyroid disorder from the person's life. Next we are moving to, there are different types of elimination methods of thyroid with the help of yoga. Some very popular and good known postures are there like Sarvangasana, Matsyasana, Halasan, Ushtrasana, Bhujangasana, Chakrasana, fast paced Surya Namaskar for the people who are suffering from hypothyroidism, and slow paced Surya Namaskar for the people who are suffering from hypothyroidism. Next, bridge pose. Now it is also said that there are limitations for all the people. People should know their limitations, which asanas they can practice and which they cannot. It is not like that you will keep on practicing one and other asanas, you don't have to perform all the asanas in a day and you can get over with your thyroid disorder. No, it is nothing like that. You have to practice all the asanas in a proper way. At least you can practice 2 to 3 asanas in a day, and then you can lead on to a healthy lifestyle. So you have to understand your limitation, what you can do and what you cannot. So here I will be concluding my topic for today. As thyroid is one of the major cause for today's generation, because women are the mostly affected one. So yes, try to do yoga, try to do meditation, try to do pranayam as much as you can, and thereby it will help you to lead a healthy lifestyle. It will help you to eliminate the problems of disorders, thyroid disorder that you are facing in your lifestyle. And not only the thyroid disorder, but there are other lifestyle disorders like migraine, tensions, hypertensions, unnecessary tensions people are taking nowadays in their lifestyle. All these can be cured with the help of yoga, meditation and pranayam. Thank you for today.